I'm Daniela Clara Moraru. I'm Romanian, a serial entrepreneur. Have started already 4 different companies in 3 different countries: Romania, the UK, and Luxembourg. And what's really important for me is to have an impact through everything I've been doing and leaving a legacy through all the businesses and activities that I'm committed to. I started my business out of necessity. I came to Luxembourg. I was overqualified. I just finished my second master degree, an MBA with a university from the United States. And I was trying to find a traditional employment. However, given my young age and the overqualifications, I wasn't really able to find any. So I thought, okay, I have different set skills that are really unique. Why not start something by myself? And that's what I did. When I started my business, I started with interpreting solutions, interpreting services for companies which are organizing European conferences, and then it evolved. So now we are using Languages.lu. This is the brand name that we've been using since 21 years. And we propose to companies tailor-made language courses, translation services. We have been innovating a lot in terms of language solutions. For example, we've been the first ones to offer in 2004 already some language courses online. This was really an innovation in 2004. We've been the first to offer a mobile application to learn Luxembourgish, and we've been publishing more than 10, so it's about 14 different learning materials for Luxembourgish, always innovative education solutions that people can use either as a teacher, as a Luxembourgish teacher, or as a simple person interested in discovering or improving one's Luxembourgish skills. Throughout my 21 years of existence of the company, I've had a lot of challenges. It would be difficult now to really just choose the main because they are related to many different things. But something that might talk to you a lot are the challenges that I've had in the very first year. And they were related to opening an account. They are related to actually creating my company. I had to go to London to do it, actually not to go physically, but to create a company online, because in the UK you had this possibility of a £1 company, which was done in 24, 48 hours. And then finding a company which would be willing to rent me a space for our offices. These things, they seem so little, but actually they were really big struggles, because without the bank account, you cannot really start selling your services. Without an actual space, at that time, we didn't have all these solutions, which are the co-working spaces. So we needed classrooms for our language courses. We needed a space to welcome our customers. And so they were really a big struggle for many months, especially the first year. Then I would like to mention another challenge, which is related a little bit more to how you conduct your company. And this is about the strategy, to decide actually what you're not going to do. Is you have a lot of ideas when you start, especially if you're passionate about the activity that you are starting. So you want to do so many things, but then at a certain moment you have to decide, okay, these are the limits. I'm going to focus on this 1, 2, or 3, but not more, because then the return on investment is going to be really below your expectations. And so this would be the challenges and the solutions in a way that I would like to mention. I think it's very important to understand what your definition of success is. But if we really think in terms of financial results, I think what has been really the key for my success and my company's success was perseverance and resilience. Is learning that you have to really persevere. You have to work day after day after day after day until you build your customer base, until you build a brand which is known, which is recognized, which is appreciated. So it takes time. Nothing is being done overnight. And then I think for me, because I'm passionate about marketing and communication, I've done my master in marketing and my MBA as well, and international business. This has really helped me bring this innovation into what I'm doing. Not doing just language courses. For example, when we started, we are the only ones using English. This was something. That's why we used languages.lu, because nobody else was using English in the communication they were having, and nobody was using the online aspect as much as we did. So we were the first to really highlight this use of technology and online services. I've learned a lot of lessons, but if there is just one to be picked up, it would be that you have to always learn new things. You cannot just say, okay, I'm so good. I have my customers, so I'll just continue doing that. Actually, I found out that you always have to remain curious, always to learn, because the economy is changing, the technology is changing, everything is changing around us, and you have to adapt yourself. You have to upskill yourself regularly. So for me, lifelong learning has really a very important meaning, and you have to keep that mentality of always being willing to invest time in learning new things and improving yourself all the time. When I was a student, I had the fantastic privilege to have my first mentor. He was the vice rector of the university I was studying in, and he really believed in my skills, and he encouraged me to represent the university in different international competitions. And what I really loved about him was that even though he was so busy, he was not just the vice rector of the university, he was also a member of the board of a lot of different companies. He always found time. He found personal time with those he was choosing to kind of sponsor, and he was giving us maybe half an hour every couple of weeks. But that half an hour, you felt that he was there just for me, or for you, for the person he, the mentee, and this, for an incredibly busy person, I felt so privileged every time that I had this one-on-one time with him, because I could learn so much just by him being in his presence. Really, just thinking about it, it brings back so much emotion and so much enthusiasm of spending this time together. And I learned so much from him, and I'm really very grateful for this mentor that I've had. To answer this question, I really try to remember when I was your age. I started my first company when I was 20, and well, you can imagine I had my university diploma, but I could not say that I have 50 years of expertise in this or the other field of activity. However, what's important is actually to be ready to learn while you do it. Just to explain, to clarify this, I started a company so it was a Chinese restaurant. I had a Chinese investor, and at that time I really didn't have any experience with restaurants, with cafes, I just graduated from university. I was doing my master degree. But I had this courage to start something and to learn while doing. I learned about doing partnerships with TV just to get some good deals because we didn't have money to pay such an investment, to cover an investment in television. I learned how to recruit staff. I was just going to the other restaurants that I really liked, and I was trying to recruit the best people who were serving us. I learned how to deal with stocks. I really learned everything by doing. So if you're thinking, if you're an aspiring entrepreneur and you have the courage, I think courage is really something that you need to have. And then you learn a lot by doing. So don't be afraid. You just go for it if you feel passionate about doing it. If you are a young woman and you consider starting your own business, what I would really recommend to you would be to get involved as early as possible in a nonprofit association or a professional chamber and start a project. Take on a project, the management of a little project, and this way you will learn how to deal with a lot of different aspects that later on will be part of running a business. It's really something that will help you invest very less. I mean, it will be your time and energy rather than your capital, your money. But you learn so much. I really recommend that you give it a try, and only after decide that you want to start something, because with this experience you'll have so many more chances to succeed if you want to go this way and start an entrepreneurial journey.